Good morning. Welcome back to the Retirement Report. I'm Hank Parrott, your host. All right, we've been talking about tax-efficient income in retirement, and there's a couple of things I want to share with you before we get back into that the Nationwide piece that we've been using. Nationwide has another piece on annuities, and it's called Just the Facts. And if you'd like to get a copy of this, again, call my office. Any of these research pieces, if you call in, just Chris will get your information. She'll be happy to send you anything you want. If you're not sure and you just say, I'd like some more information about annuities or like some more information about safe withdrawal rates on my investments, whatever it might be, Roger Ibbetson's research piece on bonds and annuities, any of those things, just call and ask, and she'll be happy to get that to you. If you'd like to talk to me about any of these things, you can call my office and set up a phone appointment. Happy to call or talk to you as far as whatever questions or concerns you might have. And of course, if you'd like to get the comprehensive plan done, you call my office for that, and Chris will get your information, send you out a checklist to bring to your appointment with me, and you can come in and we can help you with that. Sometimes we, by the way, will do that planning, the initial visit or two, we might do over the phone before meeting in person. It's entirely up to you how you would like to do that. So this piece from Nationwide on Just the Facts about annuities is kind of interesting. It talks about lifetime income. This is one of the benefits of annuities. Sometimes, I was talking to a new client just yesterday, and we were going over the planning, and one of the things that we're talking about is how to not only get that tax-efficient income, but which accounts do you take from, and the concerns about being invested in the market during volatility. See, when you're investing in, say, your 401k and you're still working, right? If the market goes down, you keep plugging money into it, right? And so when the market, and you're buying these shares cheaper and cheaper, and now when the market bottoms and starts back up, you have more shares, and therefore you're going to benefit from that. So this is a big advantage to people investing in the market. They like that volatility doesn't bother them when they have wages. They're not touching the money, right? So it's just being able to grow, and over time, the market typically goes up. So all you need to do is just stay disciplined, stay invested, and you should be fine. Again, when you're working. Now, when you're not working anymore and you're starting to take money out of those retirement accounts, there's where the risk comes in. Now, if the market's going down and you're having to sell shares that are dropping in price, that meaning you're having to sell more and more of your shares to get the same amount of money you need to maintain your current standard of living, that's the risk. The risk is that you could potentially run out of money is greater. And the fact, even when the market goes back up again, you have fewer shares, so it's longer to recover, if you recover at all. That being the case, this is where lifetime income from an annuity can be a plus. It's like your wages, right? You're living on your wages, so the retirement accounts can do whatever they're going to do, and over time you'll be fine. Well, if you don't have wages anymore, what if we put in an annuity for income? And that income now replaces the wages, and now whatever's going on in the market, you're in the same position, right? You can ride out that volatility. So that's one way that you can use annuities, right, to help your retirement planning, is by giving you stable income. Legacy planning. An annuity can provide you the opportunity to create a living legacy by preserving funds for future generations in a tax-efficient manner. Also avoids probate, goes direct to the beneficiary. So there are a lot of opportunities there on the legacy plan. And then it's spousal opportunities, ways that you can get income for 2 lives, as an example, as well as protecting your spouse if you predecease. Now, one of the things this piece covers, which I thought was really good, was dispelling the myths, and in particular, being this first one, annuities are too complex to fully understand. Well, their complexity, again, is because of the being designed to be flexible, which is a good thing. Multiple kinds of annuities, each has its own rules and limits. It's basically, this is making sure we match up the right annuity for your specific situation, your needs, right, to help you attain your financial goals. First and foremost is, of course, to attain and maintain your standard of living and quality of life no matter how long you live. Never have to worry about running out of money, having a guaranteed lifetime income for you and for your spouse, okay, for your partner. Annuities are not sophisticated enough for high net worth. I can tell you from experience, I have many high net worth clients that love annuities, okay? It's a great way for them to enhance growth, to reduce risk. And again, that lifetime income is something they're seeking as a way of safety and income, and in some instances just safety and growth. So again, depending on the individual, what their goals are, but reducing risk is one that most every investor wants to, or managing that risk and keeping the comfort level with that is important. One annuity is the same as any other, and of course that's not true. And that's where people get in trouble. They think all annuities bad because maybe they had a bad experience, or a friend told them, or a family member. The key here is making sure you're using the right tool for the right job. Okay, in this situation, and it's not, again, I'm not saying that annuities are for everyone, but for most of the people I talk to, there's a real good fit there and a real big benefit for them. So again, we'd want to look at that for your individual situation. So on and on, annuities lack inflation-adjusted payout. This is another. You can get annuities that will pay you not just like a pension. Most pensions pay just a level amount. There are those out there, government pensions mostly, that have cost of living adjustments. But most, it's a flat amount, doesn't change, so therefore that income value, or the value of your money, is going down due to inflation. So that means you're going to, that pension over time, all of a sudden you're going to need to add more money into it to cover your lifestyle expenses. When it comes to annuities, you can get an income that goes up with inflation, or even goes up tied to a market index, so it'll increase your income over your lifetime as well. And again, for you and your spouse. So again, a lot of advantages that can be had there, and we use those also when it comes to tax planning. It's a big plus as well. So if you'd like to find out more about them, again, call my office, 615-376-5325. We'll get the number up there for you. If you'd like to get more information on annuities, if you'd like to get more information on how you can minimize taxes on Social Security, questions about Medicare, when to take Social Security is another big one that we handle all the time. We can answer, maybe you've got a pension, you're going to be faced with an option of taking a lump sum pension or the payout on the pension, and which would be best for you. We can help you with that analysis to determine which the best choice for you will be. All of this is part of the planning. So again, call my office, 615. Let's see if we can get that number up on the screen for you. 615-376-5325. I think we can get it up on the screen. Emily, there you go. Thank you. 615-376-5325. When you call the office, we'll get your information. We'll send you out a checklist of things to bring to your appointment with me. And we're going to talk to you about your income currently and what it will be in the future. We're going to talk about your expenses, how much to maintain your current standard of living, and then in retirement, how to add some fund money in there, discretionary income to do the, for all the leisure activities you enjoy, to make sure if it's travel or whatever it might be that you've got the resources to do that. We're going to look at, of course, your investments, any liabilities you might have. We're going to look at your overall planning, what kind of rate of return. So when we're looking at expenses, we're factoring in for inflation. When we're looking at income, we're factoring in for taxes. When we're looking at how you're invested, we're factoring in rates of return. All of that to show you your financial future based on the things you're doing currently, and then share strategies on how to improve that future, in particular, again, to attain and maintain your standard of living and quality of life. So we want to make sure you never have to worry about running out of money during your lifetime and accomplish all your financial goals, and even talk to you about estate planning. And we can, you've seen Dr. Friday on the show before. I can bring her in if we need to do some tax planning and Roth conversion analysis. I can bring Russ in, Russ Cook as an example, or Jack McCann. These are estate planning attorneys we work with to help you with estate planning needs, whether that's powers of attorney or wills or revocable living trust. We talk about the 5 essential documents that form the foundation of a good estate plan: a revocable living trust, a pour-over will, power of attorney for assets, power of attorney for health care, living will. All of those we can help you with as well. So again, call the office, 615-376-5325. And when you come in to see me, I'll also give you a free copy of my book, 7 Steps to Financial Freedom in Retirement. All right, we're going to take another break. When we come back, I want to get back into Social Security and how to minimize taxes there. First the break. Join us here. We'll be right back on the Retirement Report.